Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I thought I would share with you the top 5 upgrades that I'd recommend for the Losi 8 buggy and truggy. And I decided to make this video because I've noticed over the past few months there's all kinds of people all over the world getting these Losi 8 buggies and truggies. So with that, I guess I'll share what I think. Number 1 for me would probably have to be skid plates, bump skids, and mud guards. So I'll just show you them real quick. So here is our skid plate. These things are really nice because they save your chassis. They prevent chassis wear. You're saving your screws because, you know, once your chassis gets worn down, it's going to start wearing out your screws. So these help a lot. Here is the bump skid. See, it's a bumper and a skid plate, and as you can see, screws are countersunk. Very, very nice. And we have our mud guards, and that's really nice because it prevents rocks getting shot up and locking your wheels up, grass getting stuck back there. So yeah, very, very nice. Those were all DE Racing products, if you guys care to know, and I have some part numbers. So, for the skid plates, you get a sticker. You get 3 skid plates. One's installed on the vehicle right now. This one is for all 8s. Here's the part number DER 210L. The bump skid for all 8s. Part number DER 208L. Part number DER 110L. Next upgrade, the one I'd recommend. This is a huge upgrade for me, and that is servos. Now, what's the big deal? Well, here is a stock Spectrum servo. As you can see, they're cheaply made. As you can see, like, an ear fell off. There's a crack leading right into the case. They're cheaply made, in my opinion. Like, what was the deciding factor for me was both of them just died. They stopped working out of nowhere, probably about 1.5 gallons, 2 gallons in. They just died. They didn't work. And to be completely honest with you, they are very underpowered for a buggy of this size. Like, for steering, I believe they gave you under 100 ounces of torque. And for a vehicle this size, you should at least have 200 ounces. And the steering servo I selected for this was a Servos 2271. The torque, this is 6-volt power. I don't believe in lipos. Anyway, on 6-volt, you're getting 277 ounces of torque, almost 300 ounces of torque, which is really, really great at 0.08 seconds. Oh yeah, the throttle servo, if you care to know, is a Servos 1258. Really, really fast servo. I like it. Alright, aluminum servo horns. Now you're probably thinking, well, what's wrong with stock? Why are stock so bad? So they're these plastic, right? This is good plastic, don't get me wrong. See, it's not screwing into plastic. There was a lock nut that went right here. But this is what I think is one of the stupidest setups ever, is these little, I don't even know what these things are called, but I'll show you how it works. So there's your servo, right? The stupid thing goes on, and then it goes on, and as you can see, it's a very loose fit. That's not up and down, this is side to side. Look at that. Oh, that is stupid. I can just see, you know, it all getting chewed up in here because it's not a tight fit. I can just see it stripping, and it's a loose setup. It's bad. So we have the TLR servo horns. Just something that I wasn't aware of. I bought the wrong servo horn for throttle. Originally, I bought the steering one for steering and throttle, but you want this one right here for steering, and then you want it's not listed as compatible with the losi 8, but it is. As you can see, I'm running the servo horn off the TLR 22 series, and that looks beauties. Next would be a pipe. Here is the stock couplered BS pipe. You're thinking, well, why is it so bad? Well, this is the problems I have with it. The performance isn't the best. I kind of like the sound of this pipe, and it's got this stupid coupler pipe. I hate couplered pipes because what happens is these can slip off so easy. Your header pipe can just fall off all they want. And like I said, the performance isn't the greatest. So this is a pipe I got. It's just a pipe I had laying around, so it didn't cost me anything. That's the pipe I have running on mine at the moment. It's a Team Losi sport pipe, and look, it doesn't run the coupler BS. This Team Losi pipe is basically a 053 knockoff. So and you can buy the Dynamite 080, the 053 for this, and it's a pretty great pipe for the price. Not as good as the 086. Fight for that. It's discontinued. Anyway, yeah. The 053 is really all you need for this thing, especially if you want a little more performance out of this thing. Next would be a bearing kit. This is what I'd recommend right here. The bearing kit off of the 3.0. Yes, this is a 3.0 RTR. This is not a 4.0. It's a 3.0. So you want to get the 3.0 bearing kit. I got the Avid bearing kit. That's just what I love. I love Avid products. For the price and the quality, they're amazing. They're great. Oh, and also, would you believe the stock bearings, when they go out, can cause you to destroy your ring and pinion? This is the ring gear off of the rear. Now, as you can see, once the bearings wore out, hopefully you can see if it'll focus, the teeth got all chewed up. Yeah, I had to get myself a new ring and pinion. I just went with stock for now because why not? It was cheap. It was in stock and the TLR wasn't. You know what? Why not? Let's do bonus upgrades. One bonus upgrade that I could recommend is a backplate. You can see I'm not running a pull start. I have a backplate. And what's so good about a backplate? Well, the pull start setup, you can get air leaks, tuning isn't as good. The backplate has additional 3,000 RPM. It's lighter. It's great. This is my personal opinion. I think that the pull start is just fine for a newbie because I find it's way more convenient to put the igniter in, give it a pull, and you're off. With the bump box, you know, I have to lug around a starter box with you. You have to charge your batteries. You know, that isn't too bad, I guess, for the 3,000 RPM and the lightness. What else? Another bonus upgrade I can recommend. This is really if you're racing. Is I would get adjustable turnbuckles, or whatever these things are called. I think they're called turnbuckles. But basically, it gives your car a lot more adjustability instead of just having one adjustment and lighter. That's what it's all about, in my opinion, is power to weight ratio. Another thing, better tires, because these aren't the stock tires. These are just some cheapos I just bought. These are my stock tires. They're all bald and worn out, but they are tires for all around. They aren't perfect on one surface, right? They're pretty good at all around surfaces. So it goes without saying, just get the tire that's good for your track. So you'll have more traction, better handling, which is great. And for those who are like, oh, the shocks, you should upgrade the shocks, the shock tower, 4.0 drivetrain. Well, I'm sorry, I can't recommend them. Look at 3 gallons. Shocks are perfect. Look at this. Perfect. Haven't broken anything. Aren't leaking. Shock tower, yes, it's not the 4.0 CNC better shock tower. This is just a stamped, tempered piece of aluminum. And you know what? That's fine. It's fine. See, I haven't bent it, haven't done nothing. It's held up. So I just can't recommend you just say, just upgrade and be done with it. I upgrade once I have a problem with something. But as for these shocks, the diffs, okay, sorry, I blew the rear ring and pinion, but that's because of a problem I've listed earlier. Sure, if it was a TLR ring and pinion, the damage wouldn't have been as bad, if not any. For the braces, all it really controls, it's not really for durability, I find. Really all the chassis braces control is the flex that your chassis has. I haven't experienced too much chassis flex, so these braces, plastic braces, just fine for me. If there's any upgrades I've missed, let me know in the comments, but until then, that's all I have.